Hey there. Sorry if you're just getting this now. I've been putting it off for a while, but welcome to the watching show. I feel really bad.
Why do you feel bad?
Because it's, I really should have told them sooner. But welcome, I guess better late than never. Welcome to the, I don't know. We're going to play a more horny game. Let's go.
The horny game. Hey, Peter, did you forget about me?
We've done this game so many episodes in a row. I hope everybody likes it.
I turned into a cat. I'm hiding in a basket.
Oh,
Don't
Peter.
leave me. Don't leave me, Peter.
Peter.
Don't leave me. Should we follow the road? Why? It will be It will be faster through the forest. You see that?
Yeah, it will.
It will be faster through the forest. There is a nice path there. I know that somehow. It's dark there. It's nighttime, stupid. Not really. If you want to, okay, but can I? Can you what? What the is this illustration?
Whoa, her boob is like squished up.
Her boob is being aggro boob, and my hair changed color.
Mish, why is she holding onto your arm so hard?
Just whatever.
She's holding it so hard. Okay.
But no, she's not really, but she is.
Why are your eyes not there still?
Because you're supposed to... Wait, I was going to say, because that way you can put yourself in that character, but the first picture you saw of his face, he looked like me.
Yeah,
they
like
did
you,
draw
like
his
younger
eyes.
you, yeah.
So why not?
We got to get off this weird boob picture.
All right. Without finishing, she grabbed me onto my arm.
Plus her lips are like...
Is it okay with you? Now it is my turn to blush. Here I go. Of course. Let the boob go. Where did she come from? Where did she go? Someone's got to let that boob go. We walked through the forest. It was hardly a forest, though. More like a small grove between the camp and the pier. About 100 meters long. I would never think that there would be anything to be afraid
of. Look how pissed off you look, too.
Yeah, he's like, this is not comfortable.
It's great.
But it seemed like Lena's fear was contagious. The branches swayed over us and a sound effect played to add to the atmosphere. I shuddered and Lena clung to my arm even more strongly. Can you believe that's possible?
Her boob raised even higher into her chest.
I'm going to ignore the boob now. I'm going to pretend it's like not even there.
I'm going to not ignore it.
Don't be afraid. It must be a squirrel.
A squirrel.
Yeah, totally. All right. We reached the pier. The event was really
normal
beautiful.
proportions.
I thought it was my TV or the game, but it looked like she got like less lit and dark. It was very, I don't know. I want to watch the recording and see if that happened. I walked closer to the river and called Lena. Look, it's the river.
Water.
They have water here.
What? Water.
Hey,
and you're all
train.
excited.
I didn't notice the train. There's a train. What's on it and where does it go? Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The pier, the boathouse, and the moon were reflecting in the water. It looked like another world with the surface of the water being the door to Wonderland. I need some water. Hey, there's some in the pier.
I'll take over if you want. No, you're good.
Too late. May I have this dance? I extended my hand to her and bowed clumsily. Whoa. Lenny hesitated. I must have overdid it with my clumsiness. There's nothing to fear. I'm no good at it either. Why either? Oopsies. I just insulted her. Okay. There's a picture. That's the one you wanted.
Aw, it's a nice one. It's just a regular old picture where proportions are proper.
Yeah, you're right so far. Lena gave me her hand. I laid her a bit aside and gently put my arms around her waist. We just stood there, like that, for a few moments. And what next? Well, I don't know. I'm the most unattractive voice possible. Do you remember that song?
Country Joe.
How could I forget it? Yeah. But I remember.
Where did you come from?
Let's waltz to Cotton Eye Joe. How's that? Instead of answering her, I carefully started to move in a circle.
When he says, where did you come from? You take a step to the right. And then when he says, where do you go? I take a step to the right. It's
and
really
then
quite
together,
fun.
we come together on Cotton Eye Joe. See, not that hard at all. Yeah. We waltzed for several minutes. That's a long time.
To do a waltz?
Yeah, it's a long time.
Waltz isn't really a moonlight dance, but go ahead.
Whatever.
Keep going.
Or whatever you call it. So maybe it's not a waltz. It's just what he calls it. I felt her warmth, though we were not that close to each other. Dude, you're pretty close. Her chest heaved heavily, and her face started to blush more and more. Lena didn't look at me, averting her eyes from one side to another. It was very rude. I suddenly realized that I had never felt anything like this before. It was tenderness overtake. Oh, I guess I pushed the skip. I realized I didn't want to let this girl go and that I would give up anything just to go on waltzing with her forever. I collapsed.
That's a long time to waltz.
That's just like a huge, whoa, crazy, dumb development. I clasped Lena tighter, and only then did she look straight at me. There was surprise and confusion in her gaze, but no fear whatsoever. She wasn't afraid of me and didn't push me away. And you said you can't dance. And then, I'm a liar. What?
You're like, but I can. And then you like break dance.
It's like crazy still technical dance on your own.
The robot.
I was confused. I didn't expect that reaction from her. Where was her confusion, shyness, and fear disappeared to? Where has? Okay, sorry. You too. Dance pretty well for someone who can't dance good. I know. A playful smile crossed her face. Or maybe it just seems so to me. No, I swear I saw it. How is that possible? The image of shy and modest Lena didn't fit together with this moment at all. She was obviously a Soviet spy. Not real. Android. Must be Android. What should I say? What should I do next? Where should I go? Cotton Eye Joe.
I've been looking for Android compatible with my current system's programming and
Shall
updates.
we check the port capabilities?
I'm USB. She's like, I'm USB too.
If it doesn't go in right the first time, just flip side down. Of course, that won't work. So flip over one more time.
Yes. And she's like,
and
can we just switch positions? Oh my gosh. Just
It's not even that funny. It's just that funny.
Just keep going.
I could only keep on waltzing with her in this dance, which was getting stranger with every passing minute. Hey, it's not Slavia, but you tried.
Semyon, where are you?
The voice came from the edge of the forest.
We gotta stop dancing.
Damn. Worst timing ever.
Semyon.
It was Olga Dmitrievna, my arch nemesis.
I challenge you to a fight.
She must have been worrying because I should have been back a long time ago. All right, okay, because I'm a roommate. I should have guessed that tireless camp leader would start searching for a lost pioneer. I should have warned her beforehand. Split.
Warning, I'm gonna go dance on the pier.
Oh, there's no point in thinking about it right now. Lena looked really, really pissed. But being seen together would not be the best thing. Why? I did say that. Let's go and tell her everything is all right. No, let's hide and return to the camp later. Her idea was strange. Everything was going so well. At least something was starting to work out, or seemed like it did. But that was something. Okay, then I decided not to argue. It wasn't appropriate in such a situation. Olga Dmitrievna shouted for a while and left. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Lena didn't grab onto my arm on the way back. She's pretty pissed. Yeah, I was a little frustrated on the first step. We kept silent again. It was not typical of Lena to start a conversation, and I just didn't know what to say after everything happening at the pier. She looked at the ground on the way back, usual expression. What a bizarre change. Or to be more precise, what was bizarre was that smile on the pier and Lena's words. All right. She stopped at the square. Well, I have to go. See you, loser. Okay. Thank you for today. Yes. Lena turned around and headed to her cabin, and I kept standing where I was. Were we running from Olga?
You were just hiding.
Okay. What the hell was that? That dance, that sudden change in their mood, and then everything was back to normal. It was like I was embracing another Lena in that short moment. That's right. She wasn't herself. She seemed a completely different person. You think if it's significant, I think the implication is that because Lena was away from people. I don't know if that's important.
I think they're implying that she's just a super introvert, and once she gets comfortable with people, she comes out of her shell.
I'm reading too much into it, I think, just because there's too much dialogue, basically. Well, maybe I don't her well enough. I had a feeling before that Lena hides something under her mask of shyness. It takes much longer than 2 days to understand someone. What?
He said, maybe I don't her well enough.
Yeah, I knew I didn't read it right. I just didn't know what I was like.
I was going to just leave it alone, and then I started laughing, and then he looked at me, and I was like, what is it? Now I got to say what you said.
Do it. Damn. What should I do? Maybe I was just seeing things. Nope. Still Lennon's smelling finger. I walked into the leader's cabin, and there, nothing. Great. The whole camp was sleeping there. So there was no one to see me. But where's Olga? So what's wrong with the pioneer taking a walk at night? Sorry, I'm starting to... When I was almost to the door, I heard the noise behind me. That was scary. The branches of the bush near the trees rustled as if someone moved there. There shouldn't be any wild animals out here. Peter! Someone must have been watching me.
Hey, what are you doing there?
Did you see that save me in the basket, Peter?
Hey, check this out. I gotta show you some stuff.
My character has a name.
Is there something over there?
What's my character's name?
Simeon.
Right.
Simeon.
Hey, Simeon! I keep calling him Peter. That's not good enough.
It's been like, what, 5 years since college? Can't believe it. We haven't seen each other since tennis class. Man, your serves were so good.
That very moment that all happens, and I'm still standing looking at the cabin, and that's all happening behind me, and I'm like not reacting to it, and it's all going on.
You, hey.
And now I'm going to start talking over it.
Yeah.
That very moment, I rushed in the direction of the noise, forced myself through the bushes, and looked around. It was too dark, and I didn't see anything. I called you Peter, but I meant Simeon. There was no point in going on.
I know where you are.
Even if someone was watching me.
Hey, I know you don't think I do, but... already. I mean, how can I forget? But
the light was the side was on. Looks like she's still awake. Keep going.
After all those times we spent, going to movies together.
Over. There it is. You chased me down in that.
Simeon, where have you been?
What do you mean, where?
Man, she's so pretty now. Okay.
Me and Lana were sorting medical supplies in the infirmary. I told you. I would have told you. I told you that.
Really? When was that? Took you long enough. I was in the infirmary about half an hour ago, and it was closed and the lights were off.
Oh, well, we decided to have a little walk.
I'm fretting about you while you're out having a walk.
Well, sorry. I'll let you know before next time.
Jeez. Yeah. Please do.
Try to make her feel bad.
Go to bed. It's late.
No, come here and go to bed. Or what was that line you said in like the first episode? I can't remember.
I don't remember. Yeah.
I can't help agreeing with her.
Slow.
It was like a really long enough. Yeah. It was by any measure a hard day. Twice. I was hard twice. It was hard.
I was hard.
Yeah, because there's 2 occasions.
Yeah.
It was too tired to think about the evening's events, and I doubt I would have any decent thoughts. The main thing is that I have not a single idea how to react to all of this. To Elena, to the game, to this whole world. I practically haven't slept even a minute on looking for answers. I'm reading a lot of it wrong. Moreover, I've been avoiding it as if the possible discovery scared me. In Elena, the time I spent with her was much more important than all of my attempts to return to the real world. I could worry myself for a long time trying to understand what I did wrong and what I didn't do at all, but exhaustion overcame me. End of day 3 and it's time for day 4.
Is it?
Already? I think it's not there. Okay, great. There's a phone right there. A regular landline phone. Why is no one using the phone? Oh no. I woke up with a hellish ringing inside of my head. Could this be a plot development?
Who is it?
That's a very ethereal noise.
Satan.
Oh, now it's the one.
You said a hellish ring, and I said, who is it? Satan.
Yes, Satan? The ring has become the depths of my consciousness. It's a little disturbing. But after I came to my senses, I realized that the cause of this ringing was my alarm clock. Okay. Not a big deal. Strange. Where did it come from? Where did it go? Cotton Eye Joe. It was 7:30, according to the clock. Olga Dmitrieva had already left, thank God. And there was nobody to force me to go to the lineup. Also, thank God. Thus, I can sleep a bit more. Good night. Oh, wait. Coffee? No, guess not. It seemed like my consciousness had already had its coffee and was ready for a long, productive day. I need to get up. I should plan my day out. After all, I need at least to find out something today. But still, nothing came to my head. Fine. I need to wake up completely and wash myself.
But that was all out of sandwich
bread. It was all out of sandwich, and she left, so I couldn't ask for more sandwiches. It's you. Or that's it's about to be you. On my way to wash stands, I met Jenna. What got you up so early?
Anything wrong with being up early?
She looked at me as if I had just insulted her. Yeah.
None of your business.
Gosh, Xenia isn't very sympathetic, even if she's in a good mood. How do I know that? But today she just looked furious.
She did. She had a little red. Oh, it's the mouse.
Oh. What are you talking about? Oh, it's the mouse. There you go.
She had a little mouse cursor on. I was like, oh, she has like a little red dot. She's all mad.
The cold water perked me up. Nipples were hard. The fog in my head dispatched, and my thoughts started arranging themselves. Curiously, I started to worry about finding a good place in the canteen more than about finding answers. I brushed my teeth, used the hummus, and then when I went, quiet sound wafted past my ears. It's probably a squirrel. It's that same squirrel.
Hey! Good morning!
Good morning!
I just got done with breakfast. You know what I got?
I just got done with breakfast.
I ate nuts!
I was gonna do that. I just got done with breakfast. It was nuts! That's the joke. I heard another sound.
It was so good! Delicious!
Whoa.
It was nuts!
Yeah, that's a little joke. Then you robbed me of it. That's all right. I walked 10 meters along the path, searching for this horse.
Peter.
Nobody.
Hey, you want any
Just a
water?
morning forest.
There's a lot of wet water here.
So someone was following me last night and this morning. But I don't know who it was.
What?
Someone was following me last night in the way into the cabin. I went to bed, and
No,
then
they
just,
weren't.
and then just now there was a noise. I'm like, "Who's that?" And I couldn't find it. I went and was looking for him, and I couldn't find him. So
I missed that. I missed
someone
that both
following me.
I missed both times.
We don't know who it is or what it is. I returned to the washstands and saw Miku. I already forgot her name. Who was
Miku.
looking for something in the grass. Noticing me, she smiled and jumped up to me. Oh, hello, good morning. I actually scattered my tooth powder. Just let it gather all back up. The dewy grass didn't seem to be helping matters. Are you sure that's a good idea, stupid? Why? Well, what else can I do? I don't have any more. It was the last I had. She pouted like a child who just had her favorite toy taken from her. Here, I'll give you mine. I dug into my bag. No tooth powder there. Strange. Didn't I just put it there? I walked away for a minute, and now it's gone. I didn't do that. Continue. Oh, I guess it's prompting me. This happened before. It's like, save your game. It's about to get nuts. All right. Up. Good. Listen, it looks like I have forgotten it. I didn't want to tell her that it had just gone missing. Knowing the sensitivity of this girl, it was safe to assume that vanishing household goods would impress her so much that her brain would reset itself in order to avoid overheating. It's kind of mean. Even more mean than I've been being. Well, bye. Yeah, cheers. Visit us. Visit me in the music club. I'm still alone there, but Miko's voice faded in the freshness of the summer morning far behind me. Wow.
Just ignores her.
What a big ordeal. Getting back to the leader's cabin, I took my cell phone and looked at the battery meter. Enough power for a day, maybe even less. I should really make a phone call.
Yeah, right.
Really bad.
Right.
911 would be acceptable. Finding a charger in the 80s would mean inventing it. So he surmised, but now I guess we're really going with the fact that it's the 80s.
Huh. Interesting.
So way in the past, or not way, but pretty far back. I was going to head for breakfast when somebody knocked the door. No sound effect? There it is. It was Lana.
Oh, Lana.
Oh,
okay.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning. I was taken aback a bit. The events of the previous day were still fresh in my memory, but I didn't really want to speak about them. I'm pretty over it. You are probably looking for Olga, are you? Well, no, yes. Lena was her usual self, shy and easily embarrassed. That didn't on the pier. Now it seemed no more than a dream. She's not here, stupid. Okay then, I'll go. Okay.
Keep calling her
I'm
stupid.
getting really mad, just being really mean and unlikable, and everyone likes me because it's funny to me. Then Lena left. I thought I had been too cold towards her, so I decided to be nicer on our next encounter, and I'm gonna double down. Still, regardless, the morning was shining and beautiful. The bright sun was shining over the space and time continuum. The camp of Sauvignac warming its residents.
Sauvignac.
Filling them with energy. Spend the day productively. or in my case, to waste it in futile efforts to find an explanation for everything happening here. There was an unusually large crowd near the canteen. Of course, there was no other place in the camp that pioneers loved as much as the canteen, but why were they all crowding on the porch? I came closer to find out what was going on.
There's like a big spider.
I think it's a little dispute, and I bet Ulyana's in the middle of it. That's my guess. But the music hasn't changed. Oh, it's about to. It looked like all the camp had gathered at the porch. They were all the familiar girls. Olga, Dmitrievna, Electronic is a girl. They were having a lively discussion. I drew closer. No, not what I thought. It's all you for all time.
Ah, Semyon, have you seen Shurik today?
No, why? Did he die? I mean, where is he?
We haven't been able to find him since early morning.
Sounds like he was murdered. Disappearing pioneers. Well, that's something new. It'd be awesome if there was like a bloody murder.
It would be.
Someone got like, oh, this is not good.
I know, right?
I'd be so happy.
Don't excite me like that. I would love that.
I'm imagining a better game than what I'm playing.
But he was with you yesterday.
How? What do you mean? You don't know that? She was talking to Electronic. Okay.
Yes, he was. So you woke up early. You woke up this morning and he wasn't anywhere to be found. No. Why didn't you come to me immediately? Well, I thought that he got up earlier and went to wash up or something. Did he mention anything yesterday?
I interjected Slavia.
For example? That he was going somewhere, for instance. Nope.
What exactly is so horrifying about that? It's only 9 a.m. I missed my space. He might have decided to go for a walk.
He doesn't know how to walk.
Anger and panic first.
You don't know Shurik. He can't walk.
She looked over at me seriously. Well, no, I don't. But I didn't see anything suspicious in this situation.
Okay, let's stop panicking. We'll find him
using
this magnifying glass. And it's like...
It's a pan.
It's a pan, yeah. Frying pan.
Yeah.
How can he miss breakfast?
Ulyana grinned. Alyssa, is she off camera?
Exactly.
No, that's
Time to eat anyway.
That's the boomerang girl.
Right.
The pioneers proceeded into the canteen. What if he was the one who was following me? I don't know why he would, but yet again, I had no choice where to fit in. The only free place was at the table with Alyssa and Ulyana. There they are.
Take a seat.
She pointed at the chair next door. I sit down.
Aren't you going to get your food?
Good idea. I hadn't thought about that. Today's breakfast didn't look much different than yesterday's, but it looked more appetizing. Or maybe I was just very hungry. Or maybe I was eager to finish it off as soon as possible to avoid yet another Ulyana prank.
I'm about to fuck your food up. Wanna go to the beach with us today?
Oh, there's a beach scene today.
Right after breakfast.
Generally speaking, relaxation wasn't on my agenda today, but if I was going to spend my time thinking, why shouldn't I do it while getting a suntan? Because I'm stupid. Sure, why not?
I'm definitely gonna prank you there.
Yeah,
cool.
Probably.
Yeah.
She smiled nicely. I didn't buy it. I bet you're planning another prank.
No, not at all.
Ulyana waved her hands at me.
She sure is.
Elisa grinned.
She's always like that. No way.
I think she's right.
Nobody believes me. It's not like I've earned this distrust.
It's not like I've done this every single time I get the opportunity.
Yeah, right.
Ulyana took her tray of dirty dishes and stood up.
Enjoy your meal.
It's just like
There's
crickets.
not a centipede in it.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of...
right.
She said in such a way... which left no doubt nothing good awaits me today at the beach.
At least he's not so stupid.
Yeah, he's not that stupid. Me and Alyssa were left alone. I guess I shouldn't go with you after all.
Why's that?
I have an aversion to open space and boomerangs.
And I know you guys are going to be wearing bikinis.
Yeah, pretty safe bet.
Right. And what exactly would that be?
She looked in my eyes, and I couldn't find an appropriate excuse.
I do like that drawing, though. The way she's like...
It's not her character, though.
Right, no, it doesn't look like her.
I don't even have a swimsuit.
Try mine.
I was going to say, and I'm not going to wear yours, but I didn't think she was going to say it, but she totally
That's
just said it.
interesting.
You think it'll fit me? Well,
give it a try.
I don't think it's worth the effort.
Don't be a wimp. We'll find you some swimming trunks.
Wait, you wear swim trunks?
I'd be good.
And nothing else? Those words only added to my fear.
Wait for me by the canteen. I'll be back soon.
So you're saying I owe you 2, and now you're going to do me a favor? Sounds like a trap. There's nothing wrong with waiting for her, is there? Finishing my breakfast, I left the building and sat on the stairs. Pioneers.
There by the doorway was left a boomerang with a note attached to it.
there on the wall was a boomerang pierced into the wall, holding up a pair of swim trunks with a note.
Yeah, right.
Pioneers, all having their own business, hurried past me one by one. No one gave a 2 turtle shits about me. Not even one looked in my direction. It seemed they didn't consider me a stranger, but exactly the opposite. Just another teenager with raging hormones. Their comrade, you could say. I caught myself thinking that I had started to consider this camp and its inhabitants with not as much as caution as I had on the first day. Was that you or was that the game making a noise? Must have been you. I just heard what was that? Indeed.
That?
No, it was like a big brush. Indeed, Alyssa was back in a couple of minutes.
Ready?
Ready for what? I forgot why I'm here. She gave me the trunks and the music got goofy. Though you could hardly call them trunks. They look like pink boxers decorated with butterflies and flowers. Actually, they were boxers. Where did you get these from? That's what he just said.
Yeah. Too scared to put them on?
Too scared to answer the question?
Yeah, answer the question.
I had not the slightest intention of doing that. Vocal on the...
Huh.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I appreciated her joke, but wasn't going to make myself a laughing stock.
Put them on.
She said roughly.
Right now.
Why don't you try them on instead of me? I think that's the color of the swimsuit would set off your eyes very nicely.
She throws the swimsuit at you and you run away, but then she throws the swimsuit and it doesn't go far enough, so it goes and it flies back to her. So because she doesn't know how to throw and it knock her back.
It's just how she does everything.
Let's make a bet.
I had no desire to accept her bet.
And if you don't do it, I'm going to tell people you raped me again, blah, blah, blah.
The same thing.
So bad.
Every time. No thanks.
All right, you either go to the beach wearing them or you swim naked.
Okay. Weighing the pros and cons, even the second option seems better than the first. Long way of saying, okay, I'm not planning to go anywhere at all.
Then I'll tell everyone that you left these trunks in my cabin.
Then I'll tell everyone that you left these trunks in my cabin when you sexually assaulted me.
Right.
Same thing. Why would I do that?
How should I know?
She burst into laughter. I didn't want to argue with Alyssa, so I decided to go to the beach.
So her love language is threats?
Yeah. But, Oyana, hers is like, love language is similar. It's like aggression.
Yeah.
It's like being a brat and all that. So
yeah.
All these different types. But I'm not in these flamboyant trunks. Okay, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Don't be late.
She ran off after saying that.
But then she came right back. Boomerang joke.
Boomerang joke. I dragged my feet to the leader's cabin to get the towel and to hopefully find something like trunks. Olga Dmitrievna was waiting for me in the room. Oh, I forgot all about him.
Did you hear anything about Sherrick?
Same as half an hour ago. I walked into my bed and took a towel.
Are you going somewhere?
Yeah.
Wait, do you have swimming trunks? You came here without any luggage, as I recall.
Strange. That fact didn't seem to surprise her during our first encounter. No.
So what will you wear?
Good question. What? I don't know.
Wait a minute.
She walked to the wardrobe and unlocked a drawer. Not the drawer, the one I couldn't open before, just a drawer.
And it would be really dumb, but if like that one
it's
chest,
the drawer
only
has
has
one pair of
swimming trunks.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, that's the quest item I needed.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's great.
The Legend of Zelda. You got swimming trunks.
And you got normal blank trunks.
Black trunks.
Oh, is that what it says? Black?
Yeah.
Nice. Where did she get those? More importantly, why? Does every girl keep a pair of men's swim trunks? Someone from the previous session might have forgotten session. Considering all the strange things in this camp, it wasn't really surprising to find men's swimming trunks in Olga Dmitrievna's room.
Oh!
Thanks.
Making a joke about how much of a crazy... Anyway, never mind. Like how Olga has men trunk... Anyway, never mind.
They all do. And they all have things they're not supposed to have. The trunks were just my size. Very strange.
How did you know size?
I have no idea what's going to happen next except for the beach, so we're going to stop it right there.
Okay, sounds good.
I got my quest item. beach.
Quest item.
You can't go to this next mission until you finish this.
Oh
quest
my
in the trunk.
goodness, this is so ridiculous.
We played a few back to back, and that was like a lot of story. I mean,
That's a lot going on.
I'm invested. Like, where the balls is going, we're gonna find out. Well, I hope you find out too, but preferably with us, so you can see our reaction.
Yeah, hopefully we won't have to censor anything. But let's keep her going. We're having fun.
No nipples yet.